sister called me and interrupted my live. So hopefully you guys will come back. Yeah, I mean, I was sitting there looking crazy forever. So hopefully you'll come back. If not, I will possibly come back on tomorrow. I'm going to wait a little bit and see if anybody will come back into the live so we can continue on with our little conversation. Is anybody going to come back in? Yeah, somebody came in. Hey, somebody. Okay, so my sister called me, and so in the midst of her calling me, it interrupted the live and it had me looking stuck for a long time. And then, in order to even get back on live, I had to cut off my iPhone. You know, a friend once told me iPhones are so troubling. If it was an emergency and you were waiting, I was wondering if you would come. Oh yeah, definitely. I was like, girl, I ain't got to do nothing but fold up like a whole bunch of clothes. My sister, y'all, let me tell you guys about my sister. Her name is Tish, and and that's her nickname, not Fish, a T instead of an F. Tish. Her middle name is Letitia, and I've told a lot of people this on the prayer call that I get on in the morning. My sister is my Irish twin. She is 1 year and 9. She and I are the same age for 9 days. So basically, she was born in 65. I was born in 66. She was born July the 31st of 65. I was born July the 22nd of 66. So when my birthday comes, we are the same age. For literally, is that my, oh God, y'all, this life over. Oh, heck no. My sister bringing her, are they really done? Oh no, she bringing all these rugrats up in here. Okay, I'm on the live. Chillax, okay? I'm on the live. Okay, that's nephews and my little baby girl. Is Sonny with? Oh yeah, my little Sonny is with you, girl. Dawn. Hey, baby, don't come over here with your hair looking like that. Yeah, girl, you can't. Don't come over here on this live with your hair looking like that. You want to come say hi to the people? Come on, come on. Y'all, this is my baby right here. This is your Sonny. Say hi. Okay, yeah. You seen how you look. Yeah, well, they seen you. So, they came in here kind of quiet. I'm so proud of my babies, but coming down here, y'all, and just being around. Oh my God, when I tell you, Dawn, that she's not only cute physically, she has a heart of pure gold. She is the sweetest niece. And let me tell you the story about Yasani. Yasani was premature when she got here. And I forgot, she was a really, I think she was 4 pounds. She was really little. And at the time that my sister, oh, pretty. At the time that my niece had her, my sister obviously was still working, and I wasn't. And so my sister said, hey, I want to know if you'd be willing to come down and help me with, because we're tight. We're like, Irish twins. Um, I want to know if you can come down and stay a couple of weeks until Ta, who is my niece, the one I'm going to be doing the mukbang with, keeping up with Candy, a C and two I's. And y'all, they think that, most people think that she's my daughter. They think that she's my daughter instead of my sister's daughter because they think that she looks like me. But I think that as my sister and I get older, we look a lot alike. But long story short, Sani, her name is Yasani, and it's Jaconi. Um, when she was born, I came down, and I had to, help my niece with her and stuff. And so, Sani and I have a little connection because I was in her life very, very early on. So when I came down here to visit, I had been saying I was going to come and saying I was going to come, and then I would change my mind. And then finally, when I came, me and her connected really, really good. And now she usually comes over here about several times during the holiday season to see me. And when she can't spend a night, she has a fit. But she's excited to know that her great auntie is actually moving here for good. Because let me tell you guys, when I say healing for the soul as far as family, a lot of times people can say family is everything, but it's just this. You know what I mean? I literally do have family in California. My younger sister lives there, but my younger sister and her family, her immediate family, pretty much keep to themselves. You know what I'm saying? This sister here in Georgia, when she lived in California, we did everything basically at her house over the holidays. So once she left, everybody pretty much did their own thing. And I miss that. I miss the time spent with family. As a matter of fact, you guys, believe it or not, I'm still editing the Christmas and Thanksgiving video. Still editing it because it was amazing. I haven't experienced a holiday like that in so long. And the good thing about me moving here to Georgia is that I'll be closer to my grandbabies. So the plan is hopefully to go and see them um, in a couple of months as well. So it's a good thing. This is a good change. It was a really, really good change. Sometimes we don't always understand why things happen the way they do. We don't know the plans, and we don't. Not to be sitting up here trying to act like I'm preaching to nobody, but we don't. And there's a scripture in the Bible that says Jeremiah 29:11, and I always, always, always quote it because it is my favorite scripture. And God basically says in that scripture, "For I know the thoughts and the plans that I think towards you, and those are thoughts of good and not of evil, but to bring you to an expected end." And whatever that expected end is, we can plan for next week. We can plan for tomorrow. But the Bible tells us not to plan for the next day and the next day. But the world that we live in, we have to plan because if we didn't, there would be so many different disruptions and disturbances that would come about if we did not plan. But we're really technically not supposed to plan according to the Bible if you're a child of God. And not everybody is, and teach his or her own. I know my lips don't handle what? Okay, I was about to say ew, crud. But just being with family just gave me a whole different, perspective on all kinds of things. It really, really did. And my sister and I, like I said, are like this, and just being in her presence and laughing and crying and sharing things with her and seeing my nephews and seeing my nieces and y'all, this is home. You hear me? This is home. This is where I know I'm supposed to be, regardless as to whether anybody, first of all, I'm real grown, so I make my own decisions. Um, and I just know where I want to be. They're not. They're not. And you know what? The really, Don says exactly, your plans aren't necessarily God's plans. They aren't. And you know what? Let me tell you. When I came here in November of 2018, I absolutely loved Georgia. And um, at the time, my husband was saying to me, no, I don't think we should go right now. I really don't think we should go right now. I didn't know why, but I didn't want to buck. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to buck. And I know now that God had a plan because regardless of what I had planned coming down here in November of 2020, I had no idea that my mother would be in the place that she's in now. In 2018, I was doing it because planning on moving here because my sister was so stressed out of her brains. She's not as stressed now because I'm here. Why not help her? I mean, what do I have in Georgia? sorry, in California, other than my sweet baby boy, that's keeping me um, staying there. You know what I mean? Come down here, start over, do something where I could be a helper to my sister where my mother is involved. My mother took care of me and took care of me darn well, you know? And I just got to do what I got to do. I got one mama, one mama. And I honor my mother and I love my mother. Um, and so, because I honor and I love my mother, I'm going to do what I know in my heart to be right. You know, I would hate to not be here and could have been here and something happened because I wasn't here and I could. So the plan is to relocate, just as I have been saying before, to relocate. And a lot of times I can be like this, indecisive. Well, maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should. No, 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 no. God already revealed. This is where I'm supposed to be. Um, and so I will be a peach, you know, will be a Georgia peach. And my family is really excited about it as I am. And my mother is excited about it. I know she's going to be trying to worry me to pieces. Can you go and get me? Can you? But I guess I did that to her too, right, y'all? So, so that's it, y'all. That's the update. I'm going to be doing more updates. I think tomorrow, because as I said today, I was all cute with my leopard on, y'all, because y'all know that's my pattern, leopard. And my beautiful sister went out yesterday. Are you guys familiar with the store called Roses? It's another like little discount store here. My sister, I had went out a couple of weeks ago. I have done nothing here but shop, okay? Every time I come to Georgia, I have to buy a new suitcase to go back home. Thank God I don't have to do that because what my sister has a basement, wait a minute, attic, okay, yeah, basement. And the basement is so huge that all of my stuff that I'm going to need from my place will be down there. And so I don't have to buy luggage. Exactly. I would have ended up here anyway, Dawn. You're exactly right. And I would never be able to forgive myself if I just wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't ever be able to forgive myself if something had happened to my mom and I could have been here and didn't. And this is the thing about my sister. My sister is very strong. That's what I was telling you guys. I mean, she's a year older than me, but she has the energy of like a 25-year-old woman. I've never in my entire life seen anything like it. My sister goes to bed at about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. She wakes up at 6:30 in the morning. She works an 8, 9 hour day. After she does that, she cooks, she cleans. She don't have no husband. She cooks, she cleans. She has a 17-year-old son. She keeps an immaculate house. She, she's amazing. She's going to make a wonderful wife. Okay? She's been telling all her business, but she's been separate. She's been divorced for 25 years, and I don't, I don't know what happened because she's a great woman, and she's always been this go-getter. She's always been this one. I mean, when she literally moved here to Georgia, she moved here um, on her own and made a life for her and her children. And at the time that she moved here, I believe my sister had 2 teenagers and one young son. And that son now is 17. Um, and she's just amazing. She is a living testament of what it means to be a good woman. She's a great woman, and she's a good example. And yeah, I love my sister. She's the bomb.com. She really, really is. And I believe that God wants me here to assist and help her because when I see her finally fall asleep by like 12:30, a quarter to 1 in the morning, she's very dawn, man. You know what? My mama was a very strong woman. I thought I was a very strong woman. And I think that I am strong. But when I see my mother and how my mother raised us, I see my sister and my mother. And we always argue, or not argue, but we fuss, a little bit. Oh no, you look like mama, you look like mama. And a lot of people say that I look like mama because of my complexion and the way that I'm shaped. I'm shaped exactly like her. I favor her. But my sister, as she gets older, looks like her a lot. And she's a woman like that. I mean, my sister is strong. I mean, man, I'm blown away by, I mean, I'm just blown away by her. I'm blown away. And the thing about it is, she literally, like when I say that I raised my children on my own, I did. Um, but for a good amount of years, their father was in their life. Um, in my sister's situation, it wasn't always the same that. So she basically raised hers on her own, but she did well. She did well. So now she has three grown children, and then she has her 17-year-old. But I can't wait until um, she can start living. I can't wait until, because she deserves to live. She has given and given, and she constantly gives. But that's what I'm telling you guys about the roses thing. I prayed and asked God to allow me to not be bouncing all over, and I'm getting a little better. The one thing I know that he is doing is he is allowing me to remember where I left off. So I was asking you guys about the roses store. They have like this little velour type leopard, I want to say lounge set. And when I seen it, I was like, I have the money, but I'd rather buy my grandbabies Christmas presents. One of my grandbabies just get their Christmas presents yesterday, and I mailed them on the 16th from here. Anyway, thank God they got them. So I spent money on them, and I was going to buy me this leopard lounge set, and I was like, you know what? It's not about me. It's for the babies. I wanted to buy them coats, and I wanted to buy them pajamas and socks and underwears, and my daughter was excited. So I put the suit up. So when my sister got some money, my sister went in the store, and she seen it. When I seen it extra large, and that's what I was going to buy me. When I tell y'all, she came in 2 days ago from Rose's with the same outfit, and it was in a large, and she said, here. And I went, oh, you bought it for me, thank you. Because Rose's is the type of store, once you see something in there, you need to get it, because if you go back, it may not be there, and they may not get it again. Y'all, I could fit the large. And I was like, and let me tell you something about Rose's. Rose's is up there along the lines with, it's like a Kmart. So when I say Kmart, it's not the best, highest quality of clothes. So if you can fit a large, girl, you're doing something. So I'm doing something because I got into that large. But anyway, that's what I'll be wearing on the mukbang. So because my niece is beautiful and she poses, boo. So I will be trying to keep up with her, and I'll pose and let you guys see my little ensemble that I'll be wearing. I think we're supposed to do it on tomorrow. She wasn't feeling well today, so. Oh my God, you know what? I love Ross. I don't like TJ Maxx, which is a sister store, but I think it's Ross, TJ Maxx, and California has a DD's, which is a discount store, and it's a sister store of Ross and TJ Maxx. Um, I love discounts. So I like to look good on a budget. I sure do. I love to look good on a budget. Um, One thing about it, when I came down here too, my sister wears leggings. Um, I got a little bit too much to be wearing leggings. That's what I thought. But y'all, I've been wearing. No, Don, no, you don't. Because guess what? When I got here, and she was like, why do you have on those joggers and they're so big? And I was like, because they're mine. She was like, no, you need to get some leggings. You need to get some pants that fit. I have been wearing leggings, and I'm very comfortable in them. Um, I think it's the type of material that they use. It's more of a, stretchy. It doesn't. See, the biggest thing with me is we're not doing cellulitis. We're not showing cellulite. We're not doing that. We're too old for that. Some people don't mind, but I do. A long shirt, exactly. But Don, guess what? Girl, you gonna be through with me. I've been wearing them with hoodies, girl. Okay? I've been wearing them. Like I got on some right now with Santa Claus on them. And it say nice and naughty with a Christmas present. And people laughing at me and my sister because they like, oh, those are some cute leggings, but Christmas is over with. Mind your business. I bought these with my money. We bought them at Rose's. But, so my sister has even opened me up to being more open to wearing certain things because, yeah, Don, I sure did tell him that. Um, she's just opened me up to a lot of stuff. As a matter of fact, we were looking, I know you guys are, you're probably familiar with Rainbow. Rainbow is also a discount trendy store, and they have a rainbow.com. And Rainbow has a lot of stuff for summer on clearance right now, y'all. And we went on, and they have a Rainbow, and they have a Rainbow Plus. And Plus is if you're like 14 on up. And that's me. I'm Plus. I'm one of them full girls, and I'm happy about it. Yes, I am. Don't want to be skinny, ain't never been skinny, thank you very much, okay? Look good in my clothes, too. So anyway, we went on Rainbow, and we bought some outfits. And my sister was like, you don't need, you're buying your clothes too big. And I was like, no, you just like your stuff to fit too tight. Because my sister wear her clothes fitted. She wear her stuff fitted. I say, girl, I used to tell her, why you wear them leggings like that? But my mom would wear leggings, and I was like, if she can wear them, I know I can. And I can, and they don't look bad. I done turned around and looked at it. They don't look bad. So we went on Rainbow, and we bought some stuff. And for me, just increasing my water intake and really, really watching, seriously, Dawn, me really watching what I've been eating lately, I was able to buy, this is going to blow some folks away, a tie-dye, pastel colored, I'm talking pink, yellow, blue, and like a light green jumper. Me. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. I'm the woman who wears black at the bottom of everything. My bottom is always black. But I tried it on today and it fits so cute. And then I bought a high-low gold dress in a smaller size, and it fit, it almost is too big. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. Just wanted to kind of touch bases. You guys got any questions or anything you want to know? Feel free to ask me, because I'll share, if I can. You know what, John? Girl, stop, okay? Stop it now. Let me tell you what my nephew told me when I got here. There was a lady on Instagram, and it's not Instagram. What was that lady on? Remember that lady? Listen to him trying to use his baritone. What you mean? The lady had on these leggings, okay? And her butt was flapping from here. Oh, no, you talking about Snapchat. He said, look, TT, this you. Everything is in proportion. You know, she was working out, okay. And then she was losing a lot of weight too big, and then when she got smaller, the weight didn't get off the booty. So do y'all hear him? So when she was walking, her butt was flapping. And he gonna tell me. She had a dump truck. Get out of here, okay? Go. Bye. Don't nobody want to hear you. So he gonna tell me, this remind me of my auntie. But proportion, Don, actually I'm not. Okay? I've always was a big girl in school. And when I say big girl, I was always the tallest. I was always the thickest. In high school, it's crazy because, well, first let's do junior high. In junior high school, I was um, bigger than everyone, okay? And actually, if times were back then like they are now, I would probably be rich because I was sexually harassed by classmates, grabbing on my breast, grabbing on my butt, grabbing on stuff that they had no business grabbing on. Where right now, they be in jail, okay? Um, so I was always that um, thick girl. I mean, I can remember being in the seventh and eighth grade, literally wearing an 11, 12. That's how thick I was. I was 10 years old wearing a size 9. I've always been a big girl. I ended up um, having weight loss surgery. I've shared it with you guys. Look at my videos. I had weight loss surgery. I lost over probably 150 pounds. And I ended up getting really emaciated, skinny neck, and I was very tiny at the top. Always have had a smaller upper body. I'm just telling all my business. Always have had a smaller upper body. But as I began to have children, the upper started connecting and relating to the lower part. But I was still small in proportion, at the top in proportion to the bottom, because the bottom was always, no, it does not. But I'm telling you, honey, girl, if I were a child now, today, like what they used to do to me as a little kid, not as, I was like in the seventh and eighth grade, girl, they used to grab my butt, they used to grab my breasts, they used to grab everything. They would say vulgar things to me. They would be harassment, sexual harassment. Um, and it affected me. It affected me for a long time because it made me feel like I was doing something wrong. But I just was who I was. Anyway, long story short, I had weight loss surgery. I got very small. Probably the smallest I've ever been in my life. I believe I was 135 pounds. I need y'all to know that I'm 5'7", okay? I come from, my father was very close to 7 feet. My mama is only 5'4". So I'm in between. But I have no business weighing any less than 165 pounds. And 165 for me is very thin. Very thin. So I got to be, what is that old fishy smell? What is that? I smell fish. Ooh, baby, you don't need to eat that. That tanky. Ooh, that stank. Sorry, y'all, that shrimp didn't smell right. So, hey, happy Sunday. So anyway, like I said, I had weight loss surgery and I gained it back. I gained it back. But you know what I started to realize? I started to realize that I am who I am. And even if the doctor goes in there and changes some things around, I still am who I am. You know what I mean? The doctor told me years ago, I think my son is 29. The doctor told me 29 years ago, if you ever go back to eating sweets and snacks the way you will, you'll gain the weight back. And I did. And guess what? I couldn't be any more happier. I can run with the best of them. When I put on my clothes, I look just as good, if not better, than most of them. I love who I am. And I'm always talking about eating healthy and about losing this and losing that. But if I never lose another pound, I'm going to be all right. I ended up also having breast reduction. Sure did. Because them things right there was out of control. What happened is I used to go walking every day, just, for working out purposes. And I lost, I guess, like 25 pounds. And when I lost the 25 pounds, just from walking and, which do you prefer, then or now? With the 25 pounds or the really, really thin after weight loss? You know what? I can tell you right now, I like who I am now. And look, I ain't skinny. I am thick, girl. I love who I am. No, I don't. Really thin is not, no. You know what? I look at the pictures of myself really thin, and I look sick. I look sick. Really sick. I really do. Um, so I do need some meat on my bones. Um, yeah, I need some meat on my bones, honey. Yes. It just, my face is, it gets too thin. But what ended up happening is I had to have the uh, the reduction, the breast reduction, because my back, my lower back was hurting, and the doctor said that it was because of the weight of my chest. So I had that worst surgery in the world, honey. If you don't have to have it, don't. That hurts. That that hurts more than weight loss surgery. Breast reduction surgery ain't no joke. Try to just lose the weight and get them off like that. Don't have no, ooh, God, no. That hurt. But yeah, I don't like really thin. I lost a lot of weight a few years back and I started to look like, I was called a crackhead. I was called a crackhead when I lost weight. Because honestly, Don, people have always, I had to gain that, but yeah, people have always, every time I lose weight, people say, is she smoking? Is she, what is she doing? Because if I were to really get on my game and say, you know what, I'm gonna lose 60 pounds, I've done it before. I can lose weight like that in a hot minute. I can. But I'm just, I, I can do anything anybody else can. You know, I can clean my house, I can clean my hind, I can wash clothes, I can run with the best of them. So, I mean, I don't have, guess what? I was 140 pounds having high blood pressure. I don't have it now, and I don't even take medication. You know, it's just, it's all in perspective. It's all in, like with my weight loss surgery. I will be very honest with you guys. Um, I still can't eat. I can't. Um, a normal setting for me. So this is what my niece said about the mukbang. She says, TT, I'm just concerned that you won't be able to eat a lot. I won't. I'll probably, because I told her, I said, I want crab cakes, I want shrimp, because yes, I do eat the roach of the sea. Call it what you want, I eat it. And I said, I want crab cakes. I'll probably eat one crab cake, one egg, and a few shrimp. I can't eat a lot. I just can't. They did you know how they do where they put the camera down to your stomach? My stomach is still intact. If I were to really monitor everything that I ate, and that's why when I do go on a diet, that's why I lose it so quick, because my stomach is still not my cheekbones are really high, so. You know what, and I guess that's the same with me. Mine's, I guess, are fairly high too. Um, and so, like right now, my face is a little thicker than what it normally is. It is, it's a lot thicker, but look, if I lose 10 pounds, you'll be able to tell. You'll be able to tell like that. You'll think I've done a whole bunch when it's not even that. But I like who I am. I do. I like who I am. I think that, you know, to each his or her own. God did not intend for all of us to be a two. And thank you, Jesus, because I think I would have, oh God, I don't want to be a two. I'm not dogging twos. Too long. But my two need to have a one or a two in front of it, okay? Oh gosh, Dawn, you really want to know? Yes. Um, I can cannot eat steak. Um, I can't eat fried foods that much. I can eat them in moderation. Like my sister, we went to Popeyes, and I can eat that little they drumsticks are like this big. I can eat that. Um, but I can't eat noodles like that. Noodles will make me, I don't want to be so graphic, but noodles make me puke. Um, I can't eat a lot of bread. I can eat rice, but in small quantities. Um, I'm gonna just show y'all, okay? Let me just show you. Remember I said I was eating soup? Let me show you my bowl. That's my bowl. That's my bowl of soup. Let me do it that way. That's my bowl of soup. That little bitty bowl. Because if I eat anything other than that, okay, crack the door a little bit or the windows, babies, if it stink that bad. If I eat any more than that, it'll come up. It will. I don't eat, oh, I don't like the way that look. I look all misty. I don't eat it all you can eat. And the reason I don't eat it all you can eat is because all you can eat restaurants are a waste of money for anybody spending their money on me. Because all I'm gonna do is go to the salad bar, eat maybe a salad and a half and a piece of baked fish. Other than that, if I try to eat anything else, it's going to come up in the restaurant. And that's happened quite a few times. I think that weight loss surgery works for a lot of people, but I don't think it works for everybody. I spoke to my uncle last week, and my uncle told me that he weighed, this is no lie, 458 pounds. He's now 212 pounds, but he can't eat either. And another thing that really deals with me is sugar. So, though I like to eat sugar, there are certain things I can't eat. Like, um, I love key lime cake, but I have to eat slithers like that because if I eat too much of it, I get what is called the dumping syndrome, where you're just running back and forth to the restroom. And it is the most ungodly pain that you could ever imagine. So, for those of you that are considering weight loss surgery, do your research. Now, granted, I will tell you this. As I said, I have a video of it in my videos. Um, if you're considering it, do your research. Now, I did have it 29 years ago. I know 29 years ago there was no such thing as a gastric sleeve. I actually had gastric bypass, where they kind of root your stomach a whole different way while my stepsister eats less than a child does. Yeah. Now, when did she have her surgery? When did she have her surgery done? Because I eat less. I pretty much eat less than a kid too. Like if I eat the chicken leg, that's all I'm eating at Popeyes. I'm not eating no biscuit and no red beans and rice. It ain't gonna work. I might can eat that chicken leg and then 2 hours later come back and eat the red beans and rice, but I'm not eating it all in one setting. Now, oh, see, and that's what happens. Mm-hmm. That's what happens. Now, has she gained her weight back? And it's so crazy because some people have the surgery and they do amazing. They keep it on forever. But some of us just gain it back. My aunt in Alabama had this surgery. So she passed away, but she had a lot of problems with the surgery when she had it. And the only thing she could eat was chicken. That's it. That's all she ate. And she had problems after problems after problems. And she started having strokes, and she eventually died and it was due to complications and stuff. Yeah, yep, you can lose it. You can lose it, but don't get me wrong. Like I said, I know there are some people who can, who lose it, and it off because they've completely changed their eating habits and their way of life. Um, but honey, ain't nowhere in the world I'm living a life without no key lime cake. I'm sorry, it ain't happening. It is not happening. What y'all over there eating? They supposed to be fasting. Okay, y'all good. Um, but yeah, so just as I said, just do your research if that's something that you feel like it is that you want to do. Um, a couple of years ago, I had met a lady in Napa, California, up and down. That's me. I'm up and down. Same thing. Um, I met a lady in Napa, and she said, "Oh my, I caught your eye. Thank you. Hi, Darlene. How are you, Darlene? I've been on here I've been on this live. This is 41 minutes, girl. It's probably been almost 2 hours because I had another one, and I've talked about everything from really honestly relocating from California to Georgia, my mother's illness, all kinds of things. Yep, my Don and my Darlene. I always remember you guys, and I'm gonna tell you, my stepmother's name was Darlene, and Don. I just remember. I don't know. I always remember the two D's. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Do watch. I'm sure you'll see something of interest. Trust me. Um, But yeah, if you decide, if any of you guys are in here decide to have the weight loss surgery, just do your research because as I said before, um, years ago they didn't have the, what is it called, what do they call it? The sleeve. They didn't have the sleeve. You had to have, here I am, I've got a cut from my chest all the way down to my belly button. And I can remember when I first had the surgery, it was so devastating to me because my whole entire stomach was like bruised, black and blue. And I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this. And when I first had it, I had to, all of my food had to be blended in a blender. And if I didn't blend it in a blender, I had to eat actual baby food because I couldn't eat anything else. Um, I think they do different now. I don't know. But to each his or her own if they want to, but I'm good. I'm good. Just like that lady at church was saying, I'm good. I'm extremely happy, with who I am right now. But I do try to really, really watch what it is I eat. I try not to, call myself going out and eating a whole bunch of uh, fast food. I'd rather go to a salad bar or something like that. Y'all check me out on Instagram. You'll see I have salads a lot. I eat a lot of eggs, um, which is not really good because that can mess with your cholesterol. But I eat a lot of eggs for protein because a lot of meats don't do me well. I think out of everything that I do eat, two of the biggest, the hardest things for me to digest um, are meat and noodles. Yeah, those are the two hardest things for me to digest. And then meat, noodles, broccoli. Now, if it's cooked broccoli, I can digest it. But if it's raw, it don't. No, it'll have me barking at the moon, girl. I'll be towed up. A lot of crunchy like vegetables, they don't digest well with me either. All right, y'all. Well, I done talked y'all's ear off enough. Unless there's anything that you guys want to ask me. I don't want any more surgery after I had my last C-section. Oh, girl, honey, let me tell you. So let me tell you. I had two C-sections. I had stomach surgery. I had a breast reduction, two C-section, stomach surgery, a breast reduction, and I had 2 ganglion cyst removals on my wrist. So I've been cut all over. And let me tell you something. Surgery ain't no joke. It's no joke. Too much, right? Dawn, yes, girl, I got a roadmap. You know, I got a roadmap. So, I don't want no more either. I'm good. Because you know what? Every time, because it's not normal, every time they cut on you, something is taken out of you. I don't mean physically, but gosh, I don't want to. Every time they cut on you, something is taken. Oh, you scar real bad. See, now let me tell you, I don't scar bad, neither do I bleed a lot. As a matter of fact, when I had my breast reduction, um, I don't know if you guys know it or not, but a lot of people who have breast reductions have to have, this is disgusting, but it's true. A lot of people that have breast reductions have to have drainage tubes put in their breasts. They thought I was going to have it because my breasts were ginormous. I had an H on one side and a double G on the other. They removed 11 pounds, 11 and a half pounds. So, yeah. Dawn, yes, 11 and a half pounds. And so, oh, my sister's coming in. And so, they thought that I was going to have drainage tubes in both of my breasts. But honey, let me tell you something. Them breasts told them, no ma'am. Girl, they cut me and they wrapped me up and I stopped bleeding. Because I don't bleed a lot. Oh, who bought that for me? Look, like I really need this. Thanks. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. This is my sister. I'm telling, just think of you all the time. I'm gonna try to see if I can get her to come on here, okay? Hold on, y'all. What, baby? But she gave it to you because she's so sweet. Go tell her I said to please come here. They have to, they want to see her pretty face. Now, watch this. When she comes, if she comes, she's going to say, oh no, I don't look right. My hair. Watch. Watch this. Watch this. Look. When she comes, I love this girl so much, y'all. This girl is my life. Okay? Say hi, pretty. There she is. Come on. There she is! That's my why you go over there? They got you looking all dark. Why you looking dark?
I don't know. Maybe
Anyway, y'all, that is my
people.
that's you a cornball. There she is. That's my sister Tish. That is this is the goal. Get out of here. But they mess up my you mess up my not mess up my video in the sense of messing it up. But when you have children in your video, sometimes they act stupid. So, hi beautiful. That's Darlene.
Hi, Miss Darlene. How are you?
Okay, so I was telling them how beautiful a person you are and how you have so much energy. And they were like, strong woman, strong woman. I was like, yeah. And I said, well, when she come in here, I'm gonna have her say hi. But you know what? You made a liar out of me. You didn't say, oh, my hair. All right, you guys. So what do you, okay. My stepmother had 230 stitches.
Wow.
Oh, she said, hi, sis, that's Dawn.
Hi, Miss Dawn.
And then Darlene said, bless, don't want to complain. They're my girls.
I know that's right. To God be the glory, honey.
Yes, love the Lord.
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, babe, what are you gonna go do?
I'm gonna make my grandson and son some salmon and some vegetables.
Her skin is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
She's a beautiful soul, I'm telling y'all. She is beautiful. She's a beautiful. Did you hear what she said? She got to make her son and her grandson some salmon so they can continue fasting. They are on the praise team. And, praise dance, I'm sorry. And they, y'all, I gotta have my coffee. Ew! Oh. Ugh. Okay, so they're on the praise dance team, and they are fasting for 30 days. and these are young men.
17.
Oh, somebody said you look like their stepmother.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
They
and
say you have a twin.
yeah, and her hair, that's all her hair. And she done cut it. That girl got some thick hair. But yeah, y'all, so I am gonna get off so I can spend time with my little baby cakes that just walked in the building. Plus, I told her I was gonna fold up clothes and y'all, I haven't. So I'm gonna get off of here. But even if I don't come back with my niece tomorrow, she said tomorrow we are. That's Yasani's mom. She said we're supposed to do the mukbang tomorrow. I'll put it in my community tab when we're gonna do it. And put it in my community tab where we're gonna do it. But I thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys got to meet my beautiful sister, my beautiful niece, Yasani. And oh, Don said don't stay away from us so long. I promise I won't. I promise this will be regular. Um, like I said, if in fact I don't do the mukbang, I'll be back on here tomorrow to do something because I have the following. And another thing, remember I told you guys when I move here, we're going to be doing a lot of lives. That woman that y'all just met can cook something. Man, she can cook. So we'll be doing lives, I promise. She said yes, so she's also in agreement. So I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please share. Y'all have a blessed evening as well. And okay, if my nephew, do y'all see him? He is rolling around on his, okay, this is embarrassing. He's on his hoverboard rolling around in her house. All right, you guys, I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.